So you wait 15 months for a Conor McGregor fight and it's all over in 40 seconds. The Irishman demolished Donald Cerrone inside the first minute at UFC 246. Here to look back and look forward, Chisanga Malata, Jim Edwards with me. Chisanga, it was only 40 seconds, so what can we actually learn from it tonight?
Not a lot, really. It's well, he looked good in there from the brief time that we saw him in there. But it's difficult to glean and take points away from it. But I think we can take away the fact that he's determined, he's focused, especially from the post-fight press conference, and that he's raring to go.
One thing, obviously, going into the fight, Jim, was a question about welterweight. Would he carry the power up? How would he look against Donald Cerrone? We can certainly say that he can still hit hard.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a few shots though. It wasn't his left hand that actually did the damage. It was the kind of shots off the shoulder when they were in the clinch, and then obviously it was that left head kick that did the damage, and then the strikes on the ground. It was all about accuracy and thinking in the moment, and I think that was the big takeaway for me from today. He was actually sharp. He was really on point. He tried to load up really, really big on the first shot, but even though he missed the left hand, he actually hit him with a knee on the way through. So he was good. He thought on his feet, and he compromised in difficult positions, and he got the job done very, very quickly.
Of course, attention immediately turns to what's next. It seems quite convoluted. Dana White wants the Khabib rematch. Conor wants it, but I'm not sure he wants to necessarily wait till the summer to fight again. Dana doesn't seem too keen on the Masvidal fight. What do you think happens next?
It's difficult to say. One thing for sure, that he's going to stay ready. He's going to stay ready in case Tony and Khabib falls out, which I'm sure we can all say we're hoping doesn't happen. But if anything, I think a Nate Diaz fight will probably happen. He said towards the end of the post-fight conference, Nate, let's get it going. There's always a third one. So for me, I think that's probably going to be the third fight. I think that's the most logical one.
Interesting. James, do you agree?
No, I don't. I actually think I think it's the Jorge Masvidal fight. That's the biggest amount of money, and this is the business that the UFC are in right now. They've got a big debt to pay off, and Conor is going to be a massive way to do that this year. They'll be overjoyed with the result tonight. And there was a few comments by Conor about Masvidal. He went a bit on the offensive in the post-fight press conference. There's a lot of things that can happen here. The Khabib-Tony fight coming up in April, but I think the fight to make now and the fight that will happen will be Conor McGregor, Jorge Masvidal in July.
Well, plenty of discussion to come over the next weeks, days and months about Conor McGregor's future. Tonight it was short and sweet. There's plenty more to come.